It's currently 3:45 in the morning. I'm on my way to the airport to play Aerophone with Don Palombi's game night at PAX East, which is a video game music convention in Boston. All right, I just landed in Boston, grabbed a little food. Now I'm on my way to the convention center to meet up with Don Palombi. He's gonna give me my badge for the convention and my hotel key. Hey man, I just got inside the convention center. Where are you again? Vlogging too?
Yeah,
Let's go.
The vlog beats the vlog.
Yeah, vlogception. I saw you just played at a giant, was it a hockey team?
The Devils game.
Yeah, that's
NHL Devils game.
That's crazy, dude.
I just posted a vlog up on the channel.
Oh, I gotta check that out too. I saw it on Instagram.
Check out the Devils vlog.
That's right.
Here's your badge.
Oh, sweet. Thanks, man. Do we have a room for rehearsal yet? That's at 3?
It's gonna be somewhere in here.
Somewhere in here.
What they're doing is they have this thing called Media Hour, where people with content creator badges, or we have the musical performance badges.
Yeah.
It gives us early access to the con for the first hour before the public. For the record, if you watch it, I have my clip this time.
Oh, let's go.
I have my clip this time.
I mean, if it works though, I'll probably head over to the hotel, get some stuff set down.
Get yourself settled.
All right, I just made it to the room. What I think I'm gonna do now is get settled into the room. I might take a shower because I feel kind of gross from traveling. And then the rehearsal is today at 3, so I'll probably get ready for that. Whew. What's up? Hey, you said Joe?
Yeah, Joe.
Great to meet you, man.
Ready?
Yep.
1, 2. Oh, I'm putting the upbeat on. I'm doing it on the 16th now. Yeah, I've been doing that this whole time, I think.
I realize we don't have a piano for next chapter, which is like kind of important. But I think we could still do it.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine. So let's do it. Next chapter, please.
We have that in exact unison.
Yeah.
I will play exactly what's written, because sometimes I don't.
No, that's cool.
On the gig, I'm going to play exactly what's written. So
could we try that, just you and I, real quick? I just want to make sure. I tried to write in articulations from the record. So if you play it, that way it should work out.
I tried to play it as written on the record.
The chord note stays the same.
I'm just going to play it as written, I think it's supposed to be.
Okay, yeah.
How many of y'all have played a game involving 3 lives? Having 3 lives in a game, right? This tune is called 3 Lives Left. And I came up with the concept of, well, every time you lose a life, something happens, right? So this tune is in 3 sections.
Soundcheck, we're starting soundcheck. They're doing reverse order. So if y'all can make sure you're there a little early.
So we got done with the rehearsal probably about an hour ago. I felt like the rehearsal went pretty well. I think I played the parts well, but the only tune that I'm soloing on is called Last Life, or 3 Lives Left. And Dom wants me to like play a little more on edge and like aggressively.
Like, I love what you're doing, but I kind of want like a little more. I want you to play it like it's like you're about to die.
Because it's supposed to simulate like being on your last life of like a boss fight or something in a game, you know? So I'm gonna try to practice that a little more tomorrow and like work out a couple things that I think could work for that. Something I've been wrestling with a lot over like the last year especially is I've never really been like the chops guy. I've never liked to play super fast and super loud and play super out and all these patterns and technical stuff. That's like fine from like who I am as an artist, right? But when it comes to me being like a working musician and like needing to play what someone needs me to play on the gig, that's when like it kind of comes back to bite me in the ass, I guess. Like I've never liked practicing that stuff. I've never liked working all that stuff out necessarily. So I'm not really good at it. I've always just focused more on like rhythm and like playing in the pocket and like kind of developing ideas. And so it kind of bums me out like to feel like I maybe can't play the part the way I need to for the gig. There's like a line between like what is who you are as like a saxophone player or a musician or whatever, and like what the band leader needs you to do on the gig, you know, and both of those things are valuable. So I don't know, I haven't figured out how to balance that yet. So hopefully tomorrow I'll get to work some stuff out and it'll go okay on the show.
Spent on a crystal cruise. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah. That's what they mean by full service, I think. Yeah. And then I've been living in Pittsburgh and making videos and trying to play music. So what about you?
Yeah, I'm from, I guess I was born in Long Island, New York, but my dad and mom moved to Florida pretty early.
So it's Friday morning, it's around 11 a.m. We just had breakfast here, and I think what I'm gonna do is get some work done at the hotel, and I'll probably head down to the convention to walk around a little bit more, check it out. I'm gonna try to get a little practice in this afternoon before the sound check, which is at 5, and then we play later tonight. Did anyone say how many people are actually here? Does anyone know?
Before the pandemic, it was 80 to 90,000.
80 to 90,000?
Yeah, after, like now it hasn't sold out yet, but I'm sure it's somewhere 50 to 60, you know?
Whoa. What was that guy saying about the seal or something on those games, those vintage games?
So these like Japanese copies of Pokemon Red were never actually sealed with like plastic, factory seal. But on that box, like supposedly there isn't like this telltale color break, he called it.
What did he say it was worth?
15,000.
15 grand.
Yeah, that's their estimate. They never sold one.
Yeah, that's crazy. So Dom said we're on the 3rd floor. We go up the escalators.
Is that the case? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's what he said, 3rd floor.
You know the room number or anything like that?
Nope. I think it's just one giant room up there, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully someone will tell us. Hey, is this how we get to the stage? We're musicians. Yeah, thank you. Dang, this is a great green room.
What is up?
Does that say John Coltrane's?
This shirt's killing.
I can't see it.
The greatest shirt that exists. And then I'll just let you gander at the back so you can see what's going on.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
The only crime is that the back isn't on the front.
Yeah, right?
So, super loud. It's not talking.
All right.
Nice. But do you want to see her? want us like.
Let's go through a tune, because everything else is done.
1, 2. You want me to just kind of come out as like a surprise as it gets close? Like you can just kind of wade me in?
You know the tale she told, it is a major story. Sharply in the week, and it's my inventory. And yo, I've been exploring, but it was boring. Wow,
I was thinking about this the other day. How long until the as seen on TV section of Walmart disappears? I mean, I know, right? Like, wrong gig.
Oh yeah.
Now that we got that out of our system. Hey, quick question. This note right before like 77, are we playing that as 2 beats or are we playing that into the run?
I have it written as 3 beats.
Okay, I have 2. Should it be 3? Cool.
Everybody feel good.
Yeah, baby. We're running back to the room to grab a music stand, and I'm gonna pack up some of my stuff so I don't have to do it tomorrow morning.
My two arrangers, the first one is by, of course, I don't have it because it's for lines for Christian.
Make some noise for Tom Palombi's Game
Players left in there?
Probably.
They know.
Yeah, here we go.
A little bit about this band. This is a band I started during the pandemic in 2020, and it's all about celebrating the essence of camaraderie, people coming together to do really cool things. And this is my way of giving back to the community for all these years. So we're going to play some music you might be familiar with, you might not be familiar with. We're going to have ourselves a game night. So without further ado.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is now an okay time? You have a sec?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm in Boston right now. I'm playing at a video game music convention tomorrow called PAX East. And one of the tunes that I'm soloing in, the people that had played the solo before on the live recording, I don't know if frantic is the right word, but like they like kind of nail like what I think the tune needs. And so I'm kind of like struggling trying to find like where can I fit me in this.
Frantic necessarily has to mean like a bunch of patterns and scales. There's a lot you could do rhythmically to show and convey that intensity. Like throwing punches punches. Like I'm kind of thinking like rhythmically like that, and like musically like fighting for my life. I wouldn't think so much about like the scales and the chords. I would try to just paint that picture and try not to think so much about it. Try to really play like what you're feeling in that moment. It's a tough question.
Yeah.
Really, it comes down to whatever you're feeling.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't think there's a right or a wrong answer as long as you're playing authentic. Or just take one like 3-note riff or 4-note riff and just instead of like melodically develop it, rhythmically do it. Don't think about it too much musically, more just like, what does that sound like to me? Like,
Yeah.
what is the picture that I'm going to paint?
That's super helpful and reassuring, so I appreciate it. Great job, man. Yeah, you too.
Dude, that UV solo was like incredible.
Dude, oh, thank you, man. That means so much. Coming from the king of Iwi.
Dude, you did such a great job, like, utilizing all the things that the instrument does.
Oh, man, thank you.
In a way that is very, like, idiomatic, but also not, like, corny, but just, like,
Man, thanks. That means so much. I was so nervous that it was going to start doing that thing. It didn't happen, it seemed like, the whole thing. So
yeah, I didn't hear it.
Turning it upside down must have done the trick. All right, it's after the gig. We're at the merch table selling merch with Don Palombi. I think it went fairly well. I f***ed up some stuff that I shouldn't have. Like, I made silly mistakes in the rehearsal and I didn't write it down. Like, there's one note. I think I played like on the Yu-Gi-Oh theme. I messed up the beginning. But then I played it right at the end. But yeah, the band was super fun, the energy was good, and I'm just so happy to be here. And you can just feel Dom cares so much about this music, and it really comes through. Dude, I'm heading out, and I gotta catch a flight tomorrow morning, so I'll probably miss you, but thank you, man, seriously. Man, I love what you're doing, and I'm just so happy for you, so happy for you. Yeah, thanks, man, see ya. Anyways, yeah, just some silly mistakes that I keep making, but I felt like this solo went all right. It felt like unrefined, not necessarily in a good way too. So I don't know, it's just like, I really need more time on Iwi if I want to play the way I need to. But I had a lot of kind words from people in the band after, which is very much appreciated, and I had a good time. You know, it was just such a great experience, and I'm just very grateful that Dom called me for this, so hopefully it will not be the last time.
wow, forget the pedal, wow.
I just did like a tree pose, I did tree pose.
Unbelievable.